To cut the long story short, after the wedding the next day, we met again. We spoke. He was lovely, had a very good attitude, very fun guy. But you know, Ugandans, we are not so aggressive. I think Kenyans in East Africa are the most aggressive East Africans. So, okay, I'm not gonna mention his name. Let me call him Paul. Paul was aggressive and a typical Nigerian. Speaks with aggression, and I was really like, oh my god. Oh my god. Anyhow, so he stayed over for 5 days. He was on vacation. He was from one of the Middle East countries. I'm not going to mention which country, but one of those countries in the Middle East. So he went back. We chatted on Facebook, kept on chatting on Facebook, and then after a while he told me he wanted to come back and see me. I said, okay, no problem. So he comes back to see me. I saw him. But the aggression was, it was my first time interacting with a Nigerian. And I really found the aggression at a higher level. And I was like, our energies couldn't match. I'm very gentle, and he was extremely aggressive. And I'm like, wow. I was like, wow. So over time we lost touch, and that's it. And then I met over time I met another Nigerian. Now this time a Nigerian that was living in Kampala. Let's cut the story here, and I'll tell you the story for the next Nigerian in my next short. Please follow, subscribe, and like for more of such stories. I love it. So he asks me out for a drink, and I'm like, wow, amazing. I was excited to really, really meet a Nigerian. Why? I remembered in high school, we used to have we used to watch Hollywood movies a lot over the weekends, but once in a while, our entertainment master used to bring for us Nigerian movies, and some of them would really be good. I liked Genevieve Naji, Motola, Mercy Johnson, that era of really Nigerian actresses. So I grew up really admiring Nigerians because of the actors and actresses. The what was his name? The Pat Attars. This guy that was he always acted as a bad boy. So I always liked Nigerians. So when this guy walks in and like, I'm taking you out for coffee, I'm like, oh, why not? To cut the story short, it's 10 o'clock. I close the bureau and I go down to his hotel. We go, we sit by the pool. I went and I just wanted to keep on listening to his accent. In real life, I had to be honest, I had never met a Nigerian in my life, in reality, apart from watching them on television. So I was always fascinated by the accent. So I'm like, amazing. I want to sit next to a Nigerian and watch him speak with that accent. The aggression and the accent. And I was like, oh my God. And then he was really well built and he's very aggressive. And I'm like, amazing. You'll ask me, weren't you scared? No, it was an open space. Like people were there by the poolside. It was I knew that hotel well. So we talked, had company. Then he told me he had a wedding the next day. His friend was marrying a Ugandan girl. So he asked me for the wedding. I said, no, I can't have to work. So to cut the story, long story short,